Shut up! Shut up, buddy. Yeah, man.
Your
Congratulations.
neighbor's knocking on your door.
Yeah. Thank you. No, but it's all. I'm just a product of this system, guys. Thank you, Justin. Oh, damn. I got spotlighted. Hold on.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad, shit on my shoulder.
Shut up!
Like an outcast.
Shut up!
I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that.
What's
no
up?
wait, that's
What's up with the hat? What is this? What's up with that?
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
The
What
reason
are you
why
in an operating room? It looks whiter than the emergency room. Look at this. He does surgery in this place.
the reason why I'm wearing this hat is because of this. We gotta make some announcement here.
Sure, go for it. Go ahead.
You guys hear that?
No, what is it?
Hey, look
Oh
at that.
yeah.
What's the check for? $29,770. Is that your end? That's your end?
Ring the fucking bell! Motherfucker.
Which deal was that?
That was that one, bro.
Which one?
That one that I told you about, that here in New Jersey, that I got put on the contract that I was working with.
Is that the one where you were the Uber driver?
No. That one is another story. This is the one that I lock it up. That I lock it up on the contract. The one that I told Steve like probably 4 weeks ago. And I put it on the contract. I wanted to sell it to a landlord investor, but I found the flipper. And I made the spread on this deal $30,000.
Wow. Was it an assignment?
That's an assignment.
Wow.
That's your first deal, right?
My first deal.
Wow.
He broke his hymen. Congratulations.
Dude, that's totally awesome. Congratulations.
LLC.
29.
You got to make pictures
29 large.
on the wall. You got to take pictures of it, put it on the wall.
Yeah, I asked them to send it. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, man. I would not done this deal without you, Justin. You know, and you guys, this club has changed, you know, our lives, bro. Thank you very much. It's about consent. I can't wait to show freaking Arturo. He kicked me out of his class to tell me to get a deal.
Yeah. That's great, man. Thank you.
Very good. Congratulations.
But
Very good.
you did the work, man. You did it all. And
I'm
you
just-
did all of the thinking, really. You thought your way all the way through that one. And look
Yes.
what you got, man. That's the first of many.
Thank
That's
you.
a nice check. That's not 3-4 grand. That's
Yeah,
a nice
man.
check.
If you don't like it, I'll take it. Yeah.
Now we got to talk about the back end, you know, our fee. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I'm ready. Well, here's the thing. I told you that I was gonna take you out for lunch, and I'm gonna send you something too, bro.
Woo! All right, man.
Because I appreciate your guys' time.
Coming USPS? No, I'm just kidding.
Ain't gonna be freaking thousands of dollars. I gotta pay a lot of stuff here.
It's going to come in postage due.
It's all right, yeah.
But
Sounds
basically, just to give you ins and outs of this deal.
Yeah, go ahead.
I put it on the contract for 220. I received the call from this guy December 28th, and I put it on the contract for 220, and I went to his house. I mean, he was the caregiver of an old lady. Okay, so I went there, and they actually, I talked to the guy about, you know, the deal. You know, he had everything like he had like paperwork that he was already done, like the appraisals and everything. So I knew the house was worth about 380, right? So when I went to a prop stream, I saw that she had equity up to 267, right? So I was like, okay, this is great because I'm gonna get through the equity. So this is a deal. So I went into the house just to see, you know, how much work he needed. I saw the house and I was like, this needs about 50 to top $70,000. You know what I mean? Not a lot. And when he gave me all the paperwork, I was like, I'm ready. So I went to I went to sign the contract, went to Facebook Marketplace, start posting ads and stuff, and then I got two realtors. I put up an ad saying, buyer's agent commission 3.5%, because I was like, I'm willing to give out on this deal if I find a buyer. But then a straight buyer came over, and he had to flip the house a street over the one that I was in. So he's
Yeah.
like, I know the town really well. I
Yeah.
want this deal. So I went there and I showed him. When I came back, and I told him the numbers. I was like, I was a what was it? I think I was a 280 or something. And then he came down. The best that I can do is 255. I was like, sweet. So I got one guy under the belt. And then I went the next day,
Dude,
and
great.
I showed the two more realtors, right? That they had cash buyers. The cash buyers didn't want the property because they were saying a lot of things about it. Oh, I need this, need that, need this, need that. And I was like, okay. And then the realtor, came to me. I was like, yeah, but if you want to list it on the MLS, I'm here for you. And I was like, I don't like realtors, man. Just because he was trying to get my deal, you know what I mean? And then at the end of the
Yeah.
day, I was like, okay, I'm gonna call the guy. So I called the guy and I was like, hey, listen, I don't know if I can do this, man, but are you ready to get this property today? And then he's like, yeah. So I'll tell you what, if I get this deal locked down today, what would you say to me next?
You're a
And then,
smoothie.
and then he's,
Woo, what a smoothie.
and then he's like, yeah. And then he's like, yeah, no, I'll do it. I was like, let me see what I can do for you. So I gave him like about 2 hours, and then I called him back. And I was like, hey man, I got it ready. All right. I was able to negotiate it down. Let's get this going. So put it on the contract and went back and forth, went back and forth. He put like two contingencies in there. The contingency is like, make sure that the house doesn't have any open permits or anything, right? And clear title. The clear title was fine. And then he put an open report. An open report is a report that finds all the open permits here in New Jersey, right? And then when he did found out that there was two open permits, furnace and the plumbing. So we had to go back and forth with the caregiver, so he can fix this stuff, because the township was a pain in the butt.
So
So
the caregiver wanted them writing the checks to fix everything?
no, because as soon as he puts in under an LLC, the township made him open up walls and stuff on the previous property that he had.
Mm.
And and then he's like, okay, that's fine, I'll wait. So we finish it up, everything. And then here comes Friday comes, and it's like, we're ready to close. And then we put everything. The HUD came, and the paperwork that the title company shows. And this guy saw my fee and was like, you made $30,000. And then he called me back. I'm a little surprised here. How did you do that? And then the guy's like, yeah, I mean, listen, if you wanna do some deals together.
That's
You
great.
should have says, you know what? It should have been $55,000. You shorted
Right.
me.
Right.
Yeah.
I took
But
a
then-
haircut. Yeah.
But then I gotta pay. I did the first objection on this deal was the one that I told you about, that the guy saw that I was a wholesaling, right? The caregiver, because I went to attorney review too fast. Here in New Jersey, you go to attorney review. So I went to attorney review as soon as I did it, and then the attorney just wrote everything up. This deal is gonna be assigned. I should not done that. I should have waited. And then I told Arturo, and it's like, I should have waited. And then when he saw that, he came objections. I was like, yeah, man, look, what do you need this? What do you need out of this? Some deals I keep, some deals I wholesale, some deals I do creative. But what do you need? I need to get this lady out of this house immediately, and she needs to go to a hotel. What if I'm be able to pay for the hotel fees? Would that make any change for you? And then that's when the first objection came over, and I was like, okay. So I wrote it up in the contract. I told my attorney, please write it up on the contract, to pay the hotel fees up, the hotel fees up to $4,000, or whatever comes first, something like that. I wrote it up, and then he wrote it up. So I made the check to her to 4,000, right? And then towards the end, the only
You made
thing
a check to her when? At the closing?
yeah, I told a title agency to make a check to the lady for the hotel accommodations, right?
Mhm.
$4,000. And my other one was my buyer. didn't want to pay the attorney fees because he's like, I don't pay attorney fees. And I was like, this is part of the closing costs. And then it's like, oh, okay, but I don't do attorneys, you know. And then I was like, okay. I mean, I'll eat it up this time, but next time, dude, you know, you're gonna have to eat it up.
Was it in your contract?
It wasn't on my contract, like, you know, buyers needs to pay for attorney fees, but I was like, I thought it was part of the closings. But
So it wasn't in the contract, so
Yeah.
he squawked. That's a cheap lesson.
Yeah,
What the attorney charge you?
1,200.
Oh, that's not that bad. Well, you got 29 left over after all of that.
Hold it.
Yeah.
Hold
So
it.
you
Hold it. Jerry's here. You gotta hold it. You gotta hold that little piece of paper up you had before. Hold it up for Jerry.
Jerry, did you hold on? Let me spotlight you here, man. So you.
Oh, let me take the. Oh, damn! I got spotlighted. Hold on.
Yeah, you spotlighted. Boom! Look at that. Oh, that's sexy, man. That's great.
All
He's
right,
been
man.
sitting on that check for 3 days.
That's shut up money right there.
Shut up.
There you
Let me.
go.
Shut up. Shut up.
You're gonna wake the baby up. What are you doing?
That's
When
true.
are you going to deposit it?
I've deposited today. I just did. But I just want. I asked the
okay.
title company, you know, to send it to me so I can put it on my wall and stuff. I don't
That's
know.
it. That's it. Good for you, man. Congratulations.
Thank you. So yeah, that's what happens here,
Great.
man. Thank
Yeah,
you. Thank you,
big
Justin.
congratulations to you. And you know what a problem solver, man.
Oh.
Like
Hey,
deal
Justin?
emergencies, and you got through them. You're like a doctor, Dr. Mag.
What's that,
Thank
Jerry?
you. Thank you. Look at that. Ah, Jerry got the little cowbell too. Thank you, Justin. Woo! Shut up. Shut up, buddy. Yeah, man.
Your
Congratulations.
neighbor's knocking on your door.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. No, but it's all I'm just a product of this system, guys. Thank you, Justin.
Ring that motherfucking bell. Ring that bell.